Everyone, my name is Tracy, your host of Healing Starts With You in Astrology and Healing Podcast. So, today I'm going to talk about the father wound, okay, and how I find that in your astrology chart. Now, I only do this through Steph Fahoni's program, where she uses astrology, which is me, ascension, and healing, okay? So, when I look at someone's blueprint, okay, so I'm going to give you an example with me, okay? So the sun is your father, okay? And the moon will be your mom, okay? And as I look at your blueprint, I will see what is happening, okay? So for instance, for me, I'm going to show you a picture of me and my dad. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to put it a little bit closer. All right, so there's me and my dad. But you can even see in the picture that we're not very close, okay? There's no hugging. There's me almost crying. And he's pretty, not too far away, but a little bit far away, okay? And so I have the father wound, okay? And it goes very, very deep because in that picture, even though it's very hard to see, a little bit hard to see, but I was very wounded because my sun is in Gemini, okay? And when I look at that and I look at all the transits and everything, that wound is very deep. And my father was very, very talkative, but he was emotionally unavailable, okay? So all my life, emotionally unavailable. So to me, it brought up all these fears, okay? So fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, fear of being seen. I can just go on and on and on about the different fears, okay? But the thing is, and it's just like the mother wound, the same thing. I look at the moon, where it's placed, what is happening in your life. Sometimes you can have the mother and father wound. It just really depends, okay? So what happens is once I do that, okay, and I find all those fears, because there could be many, especially when it comes to the father wound, okay? And I bring it up to the surface. So I had done my chart, and this is what I found in my chart. And then I bring it up to the surface to be healed, okay? And we use Holy Light, Energetic Healing by Sarah Smith, an amazing, amazing healing modality that heals your deepest, darkest wounds, okay? And then we use Ascension, okay? And it's about, when you really, really think about where did those fears come from? Once you know where those fears come from, then you can start to heal, okay? But it really starts with you, because a lot of times when I do look at your blueprint, I see a lot of resistance, fear of change, okay? So like me, wasn't sure where I was getting these fears from until I looked at my own chart, okay? So let me know in the comments below, okay, what you think. And don't forget to look at my podcast, and it's on Podbean, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple. And I did the very first podcast on the father wound, okay? Bye.